understand like pushing the shopkeeper out of the trapdoor or like setting it up so you can jump out of the shop with the bombs. I don't know. The health food shop. There's just some absurd stuff that I cannot remember and just being like, what is this?
Seriously.
What is this game?
Biggie Mac's made some hard levels.
Oh, Biggie Mac.
Called out. That's for calling me out. You and your insanely hard levels. Do a seated bingo door? One time. That is not a true statement. That is not a true statement. It's fine. All right, they're readying up here, so we're gonna get started in a second.
Cool. So did you go see that Infinity Wars?
I sure did. Let's spoil it for chat.
Yeah.
So then this happens. Darth Vader's his father. Something.
Oh, for sure.
Here we go. Yeah, I really liked it. That's all.
Yeah, you liked it a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't say what I liked about it, so
no,
I
fair.
won't. But I really liked it. So, I think one thing I can say beyond just as we get this race underway here is that it's really remarkable to have a movie be the like summative of like 30 other movies like that. It's just such a weird concept.
Yeah, that they built it up so much.
Like you think of how many other movies lead up to this one is like an obscene number. And I heard that there was some places doing like screenings of every single MCU movie in a row before.
That would take so long to get through.
It's like I think it's like 36 hours or something stupid like that. In any case, it's an impressive feat to be able to even do that. Anyways, we are underway here. Minhs bombing for the blood shopkeeper.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Zigged when you should have zagged. And down goes Minhs. Gonna have, not too far behind, but yeah, you don't want to take that early death.
Oh, no. I just saw it.
Yeah. Not so good.
Brendan, I don't think you do. I think you should watch Black Panther just because it's a good movie. But...
no, I think you should.
You think you should beforehand?
I think there's quite a bit of content involving that movie. And it's also a very good movie.
Yeah, it was...
Oh, no! Minhs. Oh, Minhs just got bailed by that red bat. I think Minhs is trying to get the blood shop. I don't know if the blood shop's that good.
It's very good. It's for a blood shop. I mean, to get multiple good things from a blood shop just feels...
I guess that's true. Fireball spell and the armor is pretty good. The weapon's what, a gold cutlass?
Yeah, it's not too terrible.
I don't know. This is costing a lot of time, though, and your opponent right now has a pretty good weapon. And
well, it is a death here as well, so that's...
All right, taking the gold cutlass, too.
Oh, don't go in the corner, dude. Oh, boy.
Buy the fireball, use it to kill for armor? That's true, Reed. That would have been a fast way.
I think that... Yeah, I was surprised that Elias didn't do that. But...
You're behind Biggie Mac? Well, the good news is most of them are pretty good, if you're into that sort of thing. I actually gave up on superhero movies, like, after the first, like, 8. I was like, yeah, they're just not doing it for me.
MCU ones or of just old
MCU,
ones?
Yeah. There was just, it was like a couple bad ones in a row that I'm like, it's just not, it's just a lot of punching. I think Man of Steel, which I know is not MCU, but that, like, really threw me off the cliff, because that movie was horrendous. But then they started to really make some good ones where they changed it so it wasn't just like we're super duper serial about this, guys.
Right,
and I like that because you can't be that serious about it because it's a bunch of guys running around in tights. So
like the good example of that for me is like Thor. Like Ragnarok is hilarious and awesome, but in the earlier ones were much like the tone was a little bit more serious. You know?
Yeah, they were pretty bland. They were fine, but they were not, they're not in my top liked ones. So if you're asking Drendon, it was, the Thor movies weren't so good. And I don't know. In any case, we got a race here. This is the losers finals, and so I think this is also losers round 2. So loser, this goes out. Winner moves on to the grand finals to play against Mantis once again. Both of these racers have played Mantis this tournament.
Things of note while we were talking about Marvel cinematic stuff was picking up the Obsidian Axe. Like, yes, please. Yeah. That is definitely. I don't know if Minhs is gonna find it. I think it's along the way to the exit in 2-3.
Yeah, it turns out it's really good, but actually, I don't think Minhs needs to. Blood Axe is pretty good.
Yeah.
You can get. I mean, the armor isn't gonna help too much.
I would still like an Obsidian Axe a little more, even though with Pain's gonna be good with either of those 2 items.
That's true. Yeah.
Also,
I guess you want more heart.
So ridiculously good.
Yeah, they're pretty overpowered. It's true.
What I'm finally understanding is that what makes Axe so good is like how it interacts with everything else. You know.
Oh yes, Poking Duck. Yes, you are right. Man of Steel is not MCU, but it was when that came out. There was also a bunch of MCU movies I didn't like, and I just got real mad at all of them. Don't mind me. They won me back. They did.
Yeah, there's been some really good ones.
Yeah.
Like the new Spider-Man was really good. This new one was great.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not a huge superhero guy, but
same.
I've been enjoying it.
Same. Alrighty. Ooh, a little bit of a slip and slide there for Minhs. So
Elias is looking super strong with this.
Yeah, this build is pretty ridiculous right now. No boots right now. That's a big need here. Might be worth checking that. I mean, you have 1,500 gold, and there was a conjure shop. Certainly ways you can improve your build. You could get a better armor, you could get a shovel, you could get a better ring, you could get boots. So, like, all of those things.
Right, but yeah, I can see there are a lot of improvements that could be made, but like he has the core things in the build. He has a torch, he's got a great weapon, some armor. Like, those are the things that you need to go super fast.
It's true. Yeah, the shovel was the main one I was thinking of. That's usually what people will go for. But did find a good shovel, but it's still not the fast shovel. Or the 2 fast shovels.
Oh, Elias getting a little clustery over there.
Yeah, that's true, Slimo. No matter what, the finals are going to have a revenge storyline through it.
Yeah, part of what I think makes Axe so amazing is how well it works with other amazing items, like Frog Socks. It's so good with Frog Socks.
It sure is.
And, like, I don't know, Ring of Pain. Like, Ring of Pain is amazing, but it's so much better with these move attack items.
I'd say one of the few that it's not the greatest with is maybe Ring of Courage. Like, it's good, but it's not, like, unbelievable.
Which one is better?
Which weapon?
Like, which weapon? Yeah, which weapon do you think is better with Courage?
I feel more comfortable with even a rapier, which I don't really feel that comfortable with.
Huh.
I would use a non-move attack weapon with Courage, preferably. That's also because I'm not very good, but like I think that
Elad, please.
Move attack weapons get you in really weird spots, and I mean, I feel like I still suffer from the axe is not a broadsword issue.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, there's some really tricky stuff.
There's just, when you have that, and you're moving fast, and you get that quick little diagonal.
Right. I have no idea how to deal with, like, beetles with an axe still. I'm just like, how do I do this?
Yeah, it's wonky.
Yeah,
they're... Without, like, dropping the beat or whatever. And so when you have it moving you into, like, even further than what you're used to with the Courage, then it's even easier to make those kinds of mistakes.
Sure, okay. I can understand your with taking like a broadsword or a flail.
I don't deny that Courage Axe, Courage Rapier, Courage Cat are all like crazy fast. It's just they're really spooky to me. So, like, yeah, it's like a Courage Flail or a Courage Broadsword is really strong. Obviously, Courage Warhammer's good time. You got even Courage Spear is really good.
Right. I am just of the mindset right now of whenever I see a Shrine of Pain or a Shrine of Sacrifice, I'm just like, oh, get courage, have fun.
Wait, is that Shrine of Pain? Shrine of Pain is the one you get courage from, right?
Well, maybe I'm naming them. It's the one that looks like an iron.
Looks like an Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
That's Shrine of Pain.
Okay, then that's the one I'm talking
Shrine of
about.
Sacrifice is the altar that you sacrifice things on.
Oh, sure. Thank you.
No problem.
Hey,
Always happy to
right
correct people.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, Shrine of Pain is the one where you got to take you got to get honked 5 times next to it.
Yeah, you honk 'em.
Yeah. All right, well, on to the Necrodancer fight. Elias here looking to take game 1. Ooh, Dorian taking a bit of a hit. Does have a potion though, so it's not too scary yet. Even with that half a heart, it's still okay.
Oh, Dorian. Oh yeah, he's got plenty.
Yeah, plenty of health. All right, well, Elias is gonna take game 1. GG's. There's a point for you. Well done.
A point for you. A point for you.
Bees. All right.
All right, dude.
Snape kills Gandalf. Yeah.
No.
Just going back in chat, reading some of our. Making sure no one's super spoiling. Do I think Man of Steel is bad? Watch Batman versus Superman. I'm gonna say that Batman versus Superman was pretty bad. I've seen it.
Oh, you watched it? Oof.
Yeah, but I think Man of Steel was worse. Personally, it was so bad. It had the problem, and honestly, the reason is Man of Steel had promise at the beginning because the first third was good and the second third was okay, but the last third was so incredibly terrible that it completely ruined everything about the movie, and that made it even worse. Whereas Batman vs Superman, I already kind of heard that people were like, man, it's not so good. So yeah.
Yeah, that one I knew about that one.
It also doesn't help, and I probably shouldn't admit this, but it doesn't help that it gave me ransomware. That was not good.
That's fun.
So anyways, I wasn't about to pay for that movie, and then I got ransomware, so you know, that's good stuff.
Gotta take that ring. Oh, you can't take it now.
Yeah, I would be throwing and killing for that.
Yeah, you could give it a shot. It's a pretty reasonably fast 1/1. I think you just take the Ring of Pain and that's it. You don't take the torch. I mean, you could take the. I don't know what the health values were, but yeah, I think you just take the Ring of Pain if you can't take both.
Over the hammer, yeah. The Ring of Pain is better than the hammer for sure.
Yeah, it's the Ring of.
Especially being down, like if you were ahead in the set, I think the Warhammer is an okay take because it's so safe. But if you're behind, you don't take this very slow weapon. I mean, there's all kinds of weird meta, and you could make the opposite argument and stuff. Like maybe you want to play safe if you felt like you've been dying a lot, or if you think your opponent's gonna die, but still.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it to adjust your strategy like that. I mean, it makes sense. I've definitely done that kind of thing where you're gonna play extra safe now that you're ahead and put pressure on them to like prove that they can win, right? So they're more likely to make a mistake. But
yeah, that's true. Glass Rapier, though, is like the opposite weapon to the gold Warhammer in like every way. Like lots of damage, really unsafe, very fast, versus very safe, not a lot of damage, and very slow. So kind of polar opposites here. Oh, Frog Socks.
Ooh, Frog Socks?
And they're so cheap.
Yeah, that's what you want.
They're so cheap.
I know, they're discount.
It's pretty great. I mean, they're just the
best. They're the best thing in that shop, and they're the cheapest.
Yeah, feels good. Yeah, we've done some throwback where I think Toon has done it more than us, but where you run an old version of Necrodancer. Some people have just done it, I think, in Necrobat races too, but it's pretty good.
It's so weird to play those old versions, like before like move priority was put into place and attack priority, you know? Like that's
those subtle shifts.
Just like, right, it's just so random sometimes which way enemies are gonna move back in the day. It's just like
or back when you would get trapped with a black skeleton and a flail that doesn't knock off its shield because the knockback is weird and doesn't work.
Yeah, it always went the way you're facing.
Yeah. And it would get pinned up against a wall, and you just have to wait out the song. That was good times.
Good times.
Zone 6. All right, chat. So if you could have a Zone 6, what would the theme be? I know that the main thing that's been talked about is Will's idea of a mechanical Zone 6, which would be really neat, where everything's gears and it's like you're in a clock or something. Yeah,
like a clock tower, like the Castlevania style.
Yeah, because it's got like a sort of, you know, clocks and time and beats. It all kind of works in the theming of it a bit.
Yeah, having those moving gears would be pretty cool.
Yeah, and they would like rotate things around and stuff.
The idea I liked a lot was like a large zone, like Super Mario Bros. 3. I think it's World 3 or 4. That everything's like huge, but just more of like maybe like dinosaurs, like big things that you're fighting.
Oh, like everything's like Frankenstein way size, 2x2.
Yeah, everything is huge.
Oh, that's interesting. Or it could be like the proper giganticism small zone where sometimes it's like huge and stuff, like it alternates, like I don't know, maybe that wouldn't work, but like where everything's small and then everything's big or something. But yeah, that would be World 4 of
Floor lava mode, please
God. Of Super Mario Bros. 3. Zone 6 Achilles, get out of here. For those who don't know, that was his insanely impossible level in Puzzle.
Oh, that was his... Oh, okay.
Floor is lava. Yeah, because the lava... Oh, Elias trying to go for the triple fireball there.
The mechanical idea is a really good one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fun. You have to make new traps, but...
One of the big ideas that I had that I thought would have been kind of neat was having red goo that makes you gigantic. So it's the opposite of green goo.
Oh, like it's good, like good things that you want to hit on the ground.
But make it the case... But my idea was make it the case that enemies also are affected by goo.
Ooh.
So if enemy steps on green goo, it shrinks. And if an enemy steps on red goo, it grows and turns into a Lord version.
You get Lord Golems? Oh, please no.
Well, you just have to get it off the goo, right?
Sure.
And then you can also, if you get an enemy on a green goo, it'd be small, and you could do double damage to it, right?
Okay, so you have the sides changing.
Yeah, and you would have like you could do like a red versus red, like if an enemy's trapped on a red square, you could jump on another red square and then like Titan battle, Pacific Rim style. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I think it would be neat. I don't think there's like a balance issue or anything because I think it would just work for both. But I don't know how much extra work that would be. But and it might be extremely confusing too if there's a lot of goo all over the place and just things are growing and shrinking like crazy.
That sounds like a great time.
Ooh, Min's going down there.
Oh no!
What? In the shop. Let's see if we can get that replay.
You open the shop door and there's a hellhound waiting.
Oh, it was just an ugly... Oh, big sprites is what did it. Big sprites. The Klappa kind of blocked it there.
You know, on that, I put together really quickly like a mod that just adds transparency to the top half of like every enemy.
Yeah, that's... I've seen that a few times. Some other people have that similar thing.
Oh, other people do that too? Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's a good idea.
But
it doesn't look as nice, obviously, but it certainly is a quality of life change. I feel like that maybe should be a toggle in the... Ooh, Elias goes down too.
Oh, no.
We got a double death. We are back to square one here. Back to square one. That's a big thing for Minhs there. I'm sure it's pretty disheartening to see the...
Ring of Pain. Yeah, for sure. The big chance for Minhs. Probably feels probably like...
Do we get the throw? We get the throw. Although Minhs did die to a blood shopkeeper earlier, so not out of the woods yet. You got to stay off the wall. I don't know if people really know that too much, but when you're fighting the shopkeeper, you want to be as much in the middle as possible. It gives you more room to move. Yeah, if you get in the corner, as you know, it's possible that you could die. You could just get diagonaled. But if you're against a wall, you're usually fine, but it reduces the number of ways you can go to one in some cases.
I like, my favorite spot is actually where the shopkeeper is standing normally, because it cuts off teleports above you. And then the ones to the right and left will always be like he'll diagonally right to your left or right, so you never have to go up and down. You just basically just look down.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. That's cool. Tic-tac. Yeah, don't want to be a wallflower, friends. Get out there and dance. Hit the floor. That's it. That's the term for when you attack a blood shopkeeper like that. You're being a wallflower. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Yeah. Okay, now I get your joke. Okay, I like it.
Is that a known thing, the wallflower thing? I don't know if people knew that.
What, that the term wallflower?
The term wallflower, yeah. Is that like a thing people know?
I don't know. It's been so long since I've been a kid, Eli, that I don't know which terms are.
That's the realest thing you've said so far.
Hip with, you know.
It's been a long time since I've been a kid. Oh.
I mean, I try to be as childish as possible.
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's the term for when people would just hang out on the wall at a dance.
Right,
exactly. Being a wallflower? Yeah. Okay.
Right. It's someone who doesn't want attention.
It's also a great band from the 90s. Come on, guys. One Headlight. Heroes. The David Bowie cover. Let's go. Do the youth still say awesome?
I don't care. I'm still saying it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, the cheeky heel buffering that was totally unnecessary. Oh, Min's going down in the goo.
Oh, no.
Getting gooed. That's going to be a tough one for Min's to recover from. Although, still a little spooky for Elias with this glass rapier.
Min's... Oh, in the mud. Oh, yeah, you don't play with mud goons or mud.
No, the tar monsters will get you.
Yeah.
And there's some wonkiness sometimes with telemages and goo where they'll get you like permanently trapped.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Good times. Oh, being a wallflower again, Minz. Don't do it. There you go.
How I don't know the priority of mud monsters, or tar monsters. Whenever they're out and there's multiple enemies around, it's very, very confusing.
It's almost universally panic time when the mud monsters
when
run amok.
When a mud monster grows.
They're crazy. A lot of one beat movement enemies that you don't see very much that can be very scary.
Right.
All right, Elias got the cat and the pain. Cat pain. Meow.
Meow. Oh, poor kitty. Herding cats.
Herding cats. I like it.
Bringing it back.
That's good. Yes, that is the perfect callback. Very nice. This is why Rad is in the booth. He's got the perfect callbacks.
That's like the one kind of joke I'm okay-ish at. It's like dad jokes and then callbacks.
That's good. I like it. Well, there's this delicious shop again that got Min's last time.
Dude, speaking of like adult life and being like a dad, the weather has been so nice. I'm so glad it's becoming like not freaking cold anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, you're over in Chicago area, right?
In Chicago area, yeah. North America, yeah. Chicago.
Oh, Chicago, North America, not Chicago, South Korea or anything?
Yeah. Not that South Korea, Chicago.
Okay.
Not.
Very good.
I'm not on Broadway right now. I'm in Chicago.
Cool. The weather in Vancouver has been... Oh, that's a Ring of Becoming. Hello. Okay, Minz. Minz went for the ring swap, and it's a Ring of Becoming, and decided to stick with it. So, ballsy play.
Do you ever keep it? Like, what kind of world, what kind of zany pantsless monster do you need to be to keep Become?
That is a wonderful question, and you worded it so well. I have no idea how to answer it.
Maybe if you're already at half a heart or something like that, if you have a bunch of gloves. I mean,
making headlines. I like that, Tic Tac. That's a good joke.
Which is one.
You should definitely read it because it's quality. I forget what I was saying, but
oh boy.
Yeah, that Ring of Becoming is a ballsy play.
TTF. That is such a wonderful joke.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, we were talking about weather. Yeah, my family all living in that's what we were talking about. My family all living in Ontario, they just got obliterated by a windstorm and trees were flying around and stuff and it's craziness.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was almost a tornado or something.
Yeah, it was really fast winds. Whereas here, it's just been beautiful weather. We've had sunny weather since March. It's lovely.
Oh, yeah, I miss the Pacific Northwest. That's where I grew up, man.
Oh, yeah. It's got some nice weather here.
Vancouver's such a beautiful city.
It's a good place. Oh, we got the fear scroll. You can fear him out. Or you can just kill him. That's fine, too. You know. What's... I don't even know. Whatever. Okay. Min's rocking the the baby ring.
Yeah, good. Kill him or not? I don't know. Dude, Elias's build is so
it's a beefy build there. Beefaroni. We got Elias was just checking the time there. We're at 13, almost 14 minutes.
Oh, making sure he's still okay to keep going. What's time limit?
20. So yeah, Elias will be fine to finish this run out, especially with a pretty fast build here. This is a really nice build. Pain Cat, quite good.
Yeah.
A herding cat. You know, herding cats.
The herding cats.
Yes.
I do want to say these guys have been playing pretty solidly so far. Like these last 2 races that I've been watching have been quite good.
Yeah, I was a little concerned about the, you know, it was just like every race going to 20 minutes, and it was like, whoa, man, these racers are dying a lot. But it seems like they've sort of got their feet under them. We did have a double death here, but yeah, I feel like they're playing well. They're tanking up well. Like these builds are really good. Minhs, of course, still has the Ring of Becoming, but really going hard for that wonder.
I hope he gets it.
Yeah, me too.
Wonder's so hype.
This is an elimination race for Minhs, so...
Oh, no, really? Okay.
I
think then Elias is playing it absolutely correctly.
Yeah, Elias is right at the end here. Has the grenades, too, as long as you don't forget about the grenades. Okay, this is not... Again, what is this? Strat. Not a normal strat.
I just want to comment about, like, how stressful this is. Like, I feel like I get on the CoNDUIT, I'm like, well, you could try this, or you know, like kind of a teacher mode. Yeah. Instead of being like, you know, being in a race on a stream is so stressful.
Oh yeah.
It's so much, and they're doing such a good job. Especially if you die, it's so hard to get the willpower to keep going.
What did that just say? The Mildago. Whatever the Necrodancer first says in the Spanish one, it's pretty great.
It was pretty epic.
I think so. All right, 3 hits, 4 hits. 2 more hits remaining on the Necrodancer for Elias to move on to the grand finals and get the sweet, sweet rematch we were just talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. All right.
Just sitting comfy.
So that's GG. Minhs winning the opportunity to watch the finals. And Elias, that's probably mean of me to say. And Elias and Mantis going up head-to-head. Here we go. Tough one for Minhs. GG, though. Minhs well played. Minhs actually was 5th seed in this tournament, but we had to drop a racer. So Minhs playing ahead of where they, definitely got further than expected. Took a game or 2 off of, beat Jaguar Nick. Took a game off of Mantis. Had some great races against Elias there. So shout outs to Minhs.
Yeah, sometimes I can really